Okay, hi Mohammed. Wow, you are working so hard today. Here we've got your final essays. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Ben the best option for you next week, if it's worth you getting some more essays corrected. But to be honest, these look really, really amazing to me. So it may be better that you just review the course that you've done and have a look at all the free stuff again, because there's so much on the website, isn't there? And I'm really glad you're happy with the course. Your essays are really, really good. So this is, I think, a very interesting topic, the green energy. And you've written some really good arguments. You've answered the question really well. You've given both views and you've given me your opinion too. So task achievement, looking spot on, really, really good. So in recent years, I would say maybe here alternative energy production, because we don't want to try and repeat. So remember, paraphrase as much as possible. Don't repeat what the words in the question. So alternative energy production has been one of the most debated topics globally. Yeah. While many believe that renewable energy can be detrimental for the energy, for energy security, you could give me an example of what you mean, maybe nuclear threat or nuclear accidents. There are others who support its production due to environmental and economic advantages. Okay, yep, in your opinion. You could join that together, and I believe the latter. This essay will discuss both sides, and you're introducing it really nicely there. So on the one hand, green energy production has proved to have multiple benefits. First, the resources are free and can be available in large quantities, I would say, not amounts. Quantities to cope. Now, we don't cope up, you just cope with the demand. An excellent example of this, great is a bit informal, and you know I don't like massive. That's very informal. A great example of this is the solar energy plants built in the UAE. This sentence I'm finding a little bit hard to understand where you're going. I'm a little bit confused on this. I think you need to have which to introduce this relative clause, which, with ample amount of sunlight present in the region, the production of energy, I think you need to put in there, from solar panels is significant. And I would probably put the full stop there. And then maybe you can put the supply is currently connected directly to a few power distribution plants that are operating independently to cater for the requirements. Yes, now do they just cater, or do they meet the needs? Or do they excel? Do they meet more than the target? So I'm just not quite sure about that. I think I know where you're going, but maybe just clarify that for me. So it's conclusively clear how large the benefits are. Yes. Excellent example, very relevant, obviously, and I've just changed a few words just to upgrade that vocabulary. So on the other hand, such energy production, production techniques, maybe, can we put another word in there, may pose a serious danger to energy security. Okay, you're going to tell me why. No, you don't need a comma there. Keep going. Since most of the renewable resources are extracted from nature, some unforeseen events, incidents or climatic changes can lead to a halt in production. Yes, really nice grouping of three things here, very effective there. For example, windmills in Scotland, no comma, keep going, are generating power for many residential communities utilising wind as a source. However, during the absence of wind, there is a complete stoppage of generation. Hence, such scenarios can lead to predicaments for many. Yes, fantastic, high levels, super vocabulary here, really, really strong. So in conclusion, this is an amazing conclusion. A plethora of positive implications for, you'd have to say, renewable energy. Nevertheless, governments need to find alternative measures to provide backup in case of any hindrance in the supply of green energy sources. Sources with an S at the end. Okay. What can I say? It's fantastic. This is super, super good. Really high level. Task achievement, absolutely great. Yep, you answered the question. Your coherence is very good. It's easy to follow. You're using, the structure works, doesn't it? It's good. And you're using nice examples in here. You're backing up your examples. It's a very smooth essay. Really good conclusion as well. Grammar, you've got lovely grammar, no problems at all. You're very happy on that. And your vocabulary is good. It's a very common topic, environment. It's worth being really confident on the collocations. So go over the list of collocations and vocab you've been given. Make sure you're really happy you could spell them and you could use them. Okay, great. So the letter... Okay, this made me laugh. This is a really good letter. You've got the tone right, so you're kind of informal, pretty cross. Here, I wouldn't put yours sincerely, I put best wishes or kind regards or regards even. So remember, because it's Tim, you can be a bit more informal, yeah? So trust you're doing well. Lovely, really nice, very idiomatic. I'm writing to let you know about the inconvenience and frustration, I've said instead, discomforts. Not quite the same. I'm facing or I'm experiencing maybe due to the barking. You don't need to have sounds due to the barking of your pet dog. Okay. I'm currently, keep going, no comma, studying for my final exams that are due next month or that are happening next month. And I've put here this, with such constant noise, I am, present tense, I am simply unable to focus. Yeah, with such constant noise, I'm simply unable to focus. It would be great. Yes, you can have great here. You could keep your dog indoors from 9 till 6. Poor dog, as this is the time period in which I study. While I know your dog means a lot to you, sorry, this is really funny, I would appreciate it if you could make a compromise. Yeah, a compromise for 1 month only. Poor dog. Sadly, I will be leaving the area soon. Community, I'm not quite sure about that. We don't really say that too much. Sadly, I'll be leaving the area soon, or leaving the area soon, or in the next 2 months. Yep. Hence, such a challenging situation will not arise for you again. Okay. Yes, that's great. It's absolutely fantastic. I hope you'll consider my request favourably. Yes, slightly formal that, but also I'm going to leave it because you're asking quite a big request. And I think, yeah, let's leave it there. It's beautifully written. It's a really, really good letter. It's quite amusing. And I'm sure the examiner would like your style, would like your suggestions as well, okay? So just change the ending. Otherwise, really, really good. Good luck with the exam if I don't have any more corrections from you. And as I say, I'll ask Ben what you should do next week. Okay, good luck. Well done.